Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Business Oracle Weekly News. Today is November 5th, 2023. We've got an action-packed episode lined up for you as we dive into the latest happenings in the business world that could potentially impact your ventures. We'll start with a recap of the performance of the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq Composite Index over the past week, followed by a deep dive into the GDP growth, employment numbers, and consumer sentiment index that are shaping the financial landscape. Next, we'll give you an up on the release of the Consumer Price Index, CPI, Federal Reserve's decision on interest rates, earnings reports, trade policies and regulations, and economic announcements expected in the coming week that could affect your business. We'll then spotlight some of the most innovative marketing campaigns that have caught our eye. We'll also update you on the latest technology news, tools, and disruptions that could benefit your operations. And of course, we'll wrap up with our special segment, Startup Idea of the Week, where we introduce a fresh business idea for the entrepreneurial minds out there. Stay tuned for an action-packed episode full of insights, trends, and ideas that could potentially transform your business. Kicking off with a recap of the past week's movements in the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq Composite Index. It's been a roller coaster ride for Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average saw a swing of over 300 points, reflecting investor uncertainty. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 held steady, with gains in the tech sector including companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft balancing losses elsewhere. Over in the tech space, the Nasdaq Composite Index continued its upward trend, powered by strong performances from key players. Notably, the e-commerce giant Always Open beat expectations its third-quarter earnings, sending its stock soaring. On the flip side, we saw some surprising downturns. Blue Chip Corp, a staple in many portfolios, experienced a 15% stock price drop following a less-than-stellar earnings report. It's a reminder that even the biggest players can stumble. Internationally, the picture was mixed. The Nikkei in Japan experienced a slight dip, while European markets, as measured by the StoxX Europe 600 Index, made modest gains. China's Shanghai Composite, on the other hand, remained largely flat. In commodities, gold had a quiet week, while oil prices continued to climb amid supply concerns. The crypto market, always one for surprises, saw Bitcoin reach new highs, while newcomer altcoin made a splash with a dramatic price surge. Now let's talk about the week's biggest market surprises. The most unexpected move came from the biotech sector. The small-cap firm, Gen Heal, saw its stock price triple in just 3 days following the announcement of a breakthrough in their cancer research. It's a stark reminder of the potential for rapid growth in this volatile sector. In acquisition news, the merger between retail giants Buy Now and Shop Quick caught everyone off guard. The deal, set to create one of the largest retail chains globally, sent shockwaves through the market, pushing their stocks to record levels. That's all for the market recap. Let's turn our attention to the broader economy. Now let's delve into the key economic indicators from the past week. We've seen some interesting movements in the gross domestic product, or GDP. The third quarter results are in, and with a 2.5% increase, the economy is showing signs of steady growth. This is a positive signal for small businesses, as a growing economy often means more opportunities and potentially more customers. The employment numbers have also made headlines. The unemployment rate of 4.5% has dipped slightly, indicating that more people are getting jobs. This could mean a more competitive hiring landscape for small businesses, but also a healthier consumer market, with more people having disposable income to spend. And speaking of consumers, the Consumer Sentiment Index of 98.3 has seen a slight uptick. This index measures how confident people are feeling about the state of the economy. A rise in consumer sentiment generally translates to more spending, which is good news for businesses of all sizes. On the global financial front, there are a few notable happenings that could impact small businesses. Trade tensions between major economies are easing, which could open up new markets for businesses looking to expand internationally. However, the ongoing geopolitical uncertainties in certain regions could potentially disrupt global supply chains, so it's something to keep an eye on. Now let's talk about currency and price movements. The dollar has been strong against most major currencies this week, which could be a double-edged sword for businesses. If you're importing goods, a stronger dollar means you'll get more bang for your buck. However, if you're exporting, your products could become more expensive for overseas customers. Meanwhile, commodity prices have been a mixed bag. Energy prices have risen due to various geopolitical factors, which could increase operating costs for businesses. On the other hand, prices for some key raw materials have fallen. which could lower costs for businesses in certain sectors. So, what does all this mean for small businesses? Well, the economic indicators suggest a generally positive environment with an economy growing by 2.5%, an improving job market with an unemployment rate of 4.5%, and confident consumers as indicated by a consumer sentiment index of 98.3. However, the global financial landscape and currency and commodity price fluctuations could present both opportunities and challenges. It's crucial for businesses to stay informed and adapt their strategies accordingly. Next, we'll look at what's on the horizon for the coming week. So, what should we expect in the coming week? Well, it's going to be a week bursting with important announcements that could have a significant impact on the small business scene. First off, we're all holding our breath for the release of the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, of 270.9. This little number is a key indicator of inflation, which can affect everything from the price of your morning coffee to the cost of raw materials for your business. If the sees a significant rise, you might want to think about how to adjust your prices or cut costs to keep your business in the black. Next on the docket is the Federal Reserve's decision to keep interest rates at 0.25%. Now, this might sound like something only big banks need to worry about, but let me assure you it's just as crucial for small businesses. If the Fed decides to hike rates, it could make borrowing more expensive, affecting everything from your business loans to your credit card rates. On the flip side, if rates drop, it might be the perfect time to invest in new equipment or expand your operations. Let's not forget about the raft of earnings reports from major companies like Amazon, Tesla, and Facebook due to hit the streets. These can give us a real-time snapshot of how different industries are performing and can provide valuable insights into market trends. For instance, if tech companies are posting strong profits, it might be a good time to consider digitizing your operations or investing in new tech. Also, keep an eye out for any announcements related to trade policies or regulations. These can directly impact your supply chains, so it's important to stay informed and ready to pivot if needed. Lastly, it's worth noting that economic announcements can create ripples in the currency markets, affecting the cost of imported goods and services. So if you're importing raw materials or products, or if you're planning a business trip abroad, these announcements could significantly impact your bottom line. Remember, knowledge is power, especially in business. Staying ahead of these announcements can help you make informed decisions and keep your business thriving no matter what the economic climate. Now, let's move on to some of the most innovative marketing strategies we've seen this week. In the marketing spotlight this week, we have some truly outside-the-box strategies that have been turning heads and driving results. It's not just about having a good product or service anymore, it's about how you present it to the world. Let's start with a brilliant example of guerrilla marketing by a small local cafe in Brooklyn. This cafe launched a campaign where they painted murals on the sidewalks leading to their location. These weren't just any murals, they were beautiful, Instagram-worthy art pieces that had people flocking to take photos. The murals were so successful that they not only increased foot traffic but also online visibility as people shared their photos on social media. Another notable strategy this week came from a tech startup called Gamify. They decided to leverage the recent trend of gamification and created an interactive online game for their website visitors. The game was fun but also educational, subtly teaching players about the startup's product. It was a hit, and it led to a significant increase in the time visitors spent on their site, which ultimately resulted in higher conversions. Now we shift our focus towards consumer behavior trends, especially those leaning towards sustainability and the buy local movement. There's a growing trend that small businesses should be well aware of: sustainability. Consumers are increasingly looking for products and services that are environmentally friendly. They're even willing to pay a premium for it. So, if you're a small business owner, it's high time you considered the sustainability angle in your business model and marketing strategy. Another trend that's been picking up steam is the buy local movement. With the ongoing global uncertainties, consumers are showing a strong preference for supporting local businesses. This is a golden opportunity for small businesses to connect with their local communities and build loyalty. So there you have it, folks. This week's marketing spotlight shows us that creativity, innovation, and a keen understanding of consumer trends can go a long way in setting your business apart. But remember, the key is to stay adaptable and keep your finger on the pulse of your audience's changing needs and preferences. Next, we'll cover the week's biggest tech news. Let's dive into the world of technology. This week has been a roller coaster in the tech universe. we've seen some major developments, product launches, and disruptions that could potentially reshape the way small businesses operate. One of notable events was the launch of a new cloud storage platform by CloudSecure. This platform offers robust security features and seamless integration with existing business tools, making it a promising option for small businesses looking to upgrade their digital infrastructure. The platform's competitive pricing and flexible plans also make it a viable choice for those on a budget. In software news, a new productivity suite by WorkEfficient hit the market this week, boasting features tailored specifically for small businesses. This suite offers comprehensive project management tools, collaboration features, and advanced analytics. It's designed to streamline workflow, boost team productivity, and provide valuable business insights. The suite is cloud-based, offering flexibility and accessibility, a critical factor for businesses looking to stay agile and mobile. On the cybersecurity front, a new threat emerged this week: a sophisticated phishing scheme targeting small to mid-sized businesses in the healthcare sector. Disguised as a routine software update, this scheme has been compromising business data across various sectors. It's a stark reminder of the importance of robust cybersecurity measures. Businesses are urged to educate their staff on the latest cyber threats and invest in reliable security software to protect digital assets. In the realm of AI, a new chatbot tool has made headlines. This tool is designed to improve customer service by providing instant responses to customer queries, freeing up valuable time for your staff. The tool is easy to integrate with existing websites and social media platforms, making it a practical addition to any small business toolkit. Finally, a major tech challenge this week has been the widespread internet outage affecting businesses across several regions. It underscores the need for businesses to have contingency plans in place to tackle such disruptions and ensure business continuity. Now for the segment you've all been waiting for: Startup Idea of the Week. This week's startup idea is all about the repurposing of discarded materials by a startup called EcoCraft. Imagine this: a business model that transforms discarded materials into unique, high-quality products. We're talking about a small-scale, sustainable manufacturing enterprise. Now you might be wondering, why EcoCraft? Well, there's a rising trend of conscious consumers who are actively seeking out eco-friendly products like recycled paper notebooks and bamboo toothbrushes. This startup idea taps directly into that market, not just products, but a story of sustainability and responsibility. This venture would involve sourcing waste materials such as wood, metal, or fabric, and creatively turning them into something valuable. Think reclaimed wood furniture, upcycled fabric bags, or even jewelry made from scrap metal. The possibilities are as vast as your creativity. The potential market for this business is broad. From eco-conscious millennials to homeowners looking for unique pieces, there's a growing demand for sustainable, one-of-a-kind products. With the right marketing, you could reach a wide range of consumers. However, like any startup, it's not without challenges. Sourcing materials can be tricky. You'll need a reliable network of suppliers, and you may have to navigate regulations around waste collection and disposal. Plus, manufacturing from varied materials requires diverse skills and potentially high startup costs. But don't let these challenges deter you. There are several ways to get started. Partnering with local businesses to source waste materials can be a win-win situation. Offering DIY workshops could not only generate additional income, but also build a community around your brand. And if the initial investment seems daunting, consider crowdfunding or seeking out green business grants. That's it for this week's startup idea. Let's wrap things up. As we come to the end of this week's episode, let's quickly revisit the major points we've covered. We kicked off with weekly market recap of the Dow Jones, S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite Index, highlighting key stock market movements. We then dove into economic indicators like GDP growth, employment numbers, and consumer sentiment index from the past week, and how they could impact your business. We also discussed the upcoming announcements that could shake things up a bit, and the marketing strategies that caught our attention. We also talked about the latest in the tech world, focusing on tools and software like cloud storage platforms and productivity suites that could benefit your business. And of course, we shared the innovative startup idea of the week. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these topics. So please engage in the comments section, share your experiences, and suggest topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep innovating and stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching the Business Oracle Weekly News. That's a wrap for today, November 5th, 2023. We've covered a lot of ground, from the weekly market recap of the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq Composite Index to the latest in finance, economy, and technology, including the release of the Consumer Price Index, CPI, Federal Reserve's decision on interest rates, and the launch of a new cloud storage platform, all the way to our special segment on the startup idea of the week. It's been an exciting journey, and we hope you found the information valuable and applicable to your own business pursuits. As always, our aim is to arm you with the latest news and insights to help you navigate the business landscape with confidence and agility. If you've missed any of our previous episodes or want to revisit certain topics, you can find them all in our video library. They are organized by date and topic for your convenience. From there, you can delve deeper into any subject that piques your interest or revisit topics that you found particularly useful. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Our subscribe button is just a click away. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we upload our next episode. Plus, you'll join a community of like-minded individuals who are also navigating the exciting world of small businesses. We value your feedback immensely. It helps us tailor our content to better serve your needs. If you've got a question, a comment, or a suggestion for a future topic, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section below. We read every single one of them and often incorporate your suggestions into our future episodes. You can also reach out to us directly through our contact information displayed on the screen. Whether you have a query, want to share your experiences, or are interested in collaboration, we're just a message away. We're always excited from our viewers and to explore new opportunities for collaboration. Before we sign off, we'd like to remind you to share this episode with your networks. Sharing is a great way to support our channel and to spread valuable insights to more small business owners and entrepreneurs. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button. It lets us know that you appreciate our content and motivates us to keep producing more. Finally, we'd like to leave you with a brief preview of our next episode. We'll be diving into the impact of the latest Federal Reserve interest rate decisions on small businesses, exploring some innovative marketing strategies, and unveiling a fresh startup idea of the week. You won't want to miss it. Once again, thank you for being a part of the Business Oracle Weekly News. Your support and engagement are what make this channel possible. We're excited to continue this journey with you, bringing you the most relevant news, insights, and ideas to help your small business thrive. See you in the next episode. Goodbye, and take care.